This is Evan Swindle, and you're what year now?
A junior.
And how many years have you been playing for Ole Miss?
I've played 3 years, but I was also a gray shirt, which means that I enrolled, would be 4 years ago, but I had to sit out the first year, and then I fully enrolled in school in January of next year.
Okay, and what kind of hobbies do you have here at Ole Miss besides football?
I have a bunch of class projects that I hang out with a bunch of my group members with. Other than that, playing video games and hanging out with my best friend Nick Laverty.
And is this what most typical football players do?
I think so. Most of them play video games like PGA Tour, and they play golf and stuff like that. Most of us.
Do you all usually hang out? Is it common?
Oh yeah, it's all the time.
Has things over the year gotten closer between the team, or have you guys?
Yeah, Coach Freeze has done a very good job of bringing us closer with like special events. I mean, even in practice, certain drills and stuff we do. I mean, I hang out with a bunch of my teammates, and actually 2 of them are my roommates, and they're very good guys, and we all get along, hang out, and pretty much do anything together.
And where are you from?
I'm from Hoover, Alabama.
Okay. You didn't play for the Hoover team?
The 2 days? No, I didn't.
Two-a-days?
I was
No.
at Spain Park, which is actually on the other side of Hoover.
Okay.
Kind of close to 280, if you ever know where that is.
Did you get recruited for just Ole Miss and you liked it a lot?
Well, I had offers from Auburn and Vanderbilt and some other schools like that, but I thought Ole Miss was the best place for me because I like the campus and it's just beautiful, and I just love it here.
Same. Are you expecting to see more fans in the stadiums with the new coach?
Well, I hope so. Definitely. I mean, Coach Freeze has been recruiting to the students and to the alumni and everybody to come back and actually support us, and I think that with the more fan support, we'll actually play better and we'll play harder for them.
And what about the upcoming weather? Hurricane Isaac?
It could be a problem. I'm not really a big fan.
It could hold fans back?
Nah, maybe. I mean, it's the first game, so probably not. But for playing wise, it's going to be really wet, but it'll be all fun games. It's not a big deal.
Having a tough schedule, what are your expectations for this year?
I think we can go to a bowl game with it. I think we can win 7 games at least. I mean, we should upset them a few more, if we actually play really good. But I'm excited about it. I'm glad that we have one of the toughest schedules in the nation. It's just going to prove how much we've improved throughout the year compared to last year.
And what are your toughest teams you're having to play?
Well, all of them are tough, but I feel like that Texas and Alabama are going to be the toughest for me, or at least I feel that way. And of course, LSU and State.
LSU being out of town this year.
Yeah, it's going to be intense, especially Death Valley.
What do you think about the change in the offensive philosophy?
Well, going from the pro set, which is I-form, to the spread and this run and gun stuff, I like it. That's what I played in high school with, and it's a better pace for me being a little bit guy on the offensive line. It's more fun to shotgun snap than under center.
Okay. How many returning starter players are there?
I don't know off the top of my head, but I think around 11 or 12, but it could be more depending on how many on the defense or whatever, because I really don't know.
Can you name a few of them?
Yeah, Barry Benetti, I will be. A.J. Hawkins, who's the right guard. Cody Pruitt, who's the safety. And then you have Charles Sawyer, who's the cornerback. And then Mike Mary, who's the middle linebacker.
What team players are you anticipating to improve this year?
Or that have improved? A.J. Hawkins has helped me a lot. He's become a very vocal leader on the offensive line. And then Cody Pruitt, he's played really well this year. He's caught a few interceptions, and he's been doing very well at safety.
So you've noticed a lot of improvement during practice?
Oh yeah, well, just as a team whole, because we're more energetic at practice. We practice hard, and we have good competition between us.
Are there any players you think have greatly not improved?
I don't think that there's any that haven't improved. I mean, I think we've all improved a pretty good bit. Yeah, I don't think of that. I don't know.
After 3 straight Mississippi State wins, what is riding on this year's Egg Bowl?
Oh, it's everything. It's the battle for the state. It's the most important game we have. We've got to win the state, and we're not going to let it happen again. We're going to beat State this year. They won 10.
Definitely beat State.
Oh yeah, of course.
Very anticipated game.
year.
Have you noticed a difference in the team since you switched from Houston Nutt to Hugh Freeze?
Yeah, it's a little more energetic. I think it was just a good thing to have just a new turnaround. More people are excited about it, and I think the team's going to play really hard this year.
Have they switched a lot of the plays with the new coach?
Oh yeah, I mean, just as you went back to the different philosophy, yeah, it's different. I mean, it's football. You run plays. It's a different philosophy.
What do you think about Bill Walsh?
He's a great guy. And he plays quarterback for us. He's really good with his calls. And he's a really good leader.
And in comparison to Barry Bernetti?
Bernetti, he's the same. He's a good quarterback. Makes his calls good. And the competition between both of them going into this game, to see who starts. I mean, I don't know which one's going to start because the competition is so close. But they're both really good.
And my last question for you. Last year, the O-line was a weak spot on the team. With you being center, what have you done to change this?
I've tried to make every call correctly between the offensive line. I've tried to encourage the teammates, people like Emmanuel McCray and A.J. Hawkins and Pierce Burton, that we've all just tried to bond together and play harder and make sure that we don't mess up and just keep going.
Okay, thank you.